Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome out from the depths with Abac.
Hello everyone! It has been a while. We missed you.
We did indeed. First, you were ill, then I was ill, then you were busy, then I was ill again.
Then there's a big update, which meant that basically the campaign was, kind of messed up, and we wanted local resources and things.
And also, there's a new campaign, which is why this is a completely different start.
Yes! I was wondering
we
who
decided
would mention that
for
first.
fighting pirates.
Yeah, so, the easiest way not to fight pirates is to be the pirates, really.
Yeah, if you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, the logic is sound. I think you'll all agree.
Yeah, so this is the Onyx Watch campaign where you basically play as a faction of the Deepwater Guard.
Yes. Now, we have got a little bit of wiggle room on the main engine. The engine is terrible by the looks of it, from what I can see. There's a giant stack I glimpsed while I was jumping around the fortress just before we started recording. Over here, it's like, there's no way in the universe that this is efficient. This is going to have to be rebuilt. The whole shebang rebuilt. I mean, it's aesthetically pleasing because it's like got... it actually just looks right for the ship. The whole base looks amazing.
Yeah, I've got to admit, it really suits them. Like, you've got this whole half, resurrected ship hull at the front with a broadside capability, which sucks, but, thematic. And the ammo behind it, oh god.
Yep. I am very quickly going to strip down this weapon. We need the resources first and foremost, and then we need a better gun secondly. Mostly
I'm gonna put more resources down because,
Yeah, being able to gather resources is really good.
I tend to find that.
I'm glad we're in agreement on this.
We have more power left, so I guess I could put more down.
Yeah, we should be able to. Right, there's AI setup down there. Is that got a failsafe? Oh, right, it's straight into an AI. Oh my good lord, there's just... Why? Why would they do this? Why would they put all of this ammo right underneath the bloody gun?
Yep!
Deepwater Guard, why? You are bad.
Awful.
Bad Deepwater Guard. I'm going to have to delete this ammo. We're going to need to put it somewhere that's at least covered in armor.
Okay, just in case we get attacked, maybe put the ammo somewhere before we delete the ammo.
Well, no, I'm moving the ammo straight away.
Okay.
I'm going to put it over by the ammo processors. It's genuinely not actually a better place. It's just as silly, but at least it's away from all of the guns at the front.
Yeah.
Process resources, ammo barrel. The barrels just seem to look better for the Deepwater Guard, in my opinion.
Okay, we're down to about, I'd say that's what, like 30% power?
Right.
I'm not going to put any more resource gatherers down for now. So this resource zone is mostly metal and oil. So
that's actually not too bad.
Yeah, oh god, the seas are pretty choppy.
Yeah.
This craft we've got over here, I'm really tempted just to, work on this craft to give it a better gun.
Sure, by all means.
Yeah. Okay, I'll work on the craft and resurrect it from its hideous state. Maybe I'll put a bit of cladding on the side since we've got so much metal.
I'm going to try and just build up a bit of a better weapon somewhere. We'll try our best to get this thing all sorted.
Yeah. So, for those of you who don't know, basically the Onyx Watch campaign was introduced recently, and it's basically you fight the Onyx Watch. It's smaller, it's quicker, and the Onyx Watch have 3 different variants. Over time, they get better. So you've got the Age of Sail, Age of Ironclads, and then Modern Age.
Yep.
Boy.
So there we go. Gonna make some fairly simple ammo.
Oh god, this ship is rolling so hard.
Not quite that simple, I don't think.
I don't suppose you happen to have a docking beam on that.
I can go and have a look in just a second.
Well, if you do, could you grab the rapier? Because right now I'm rolling around pretty hard, and I'm pretty sure that most people watching are starting to get seasick.
Okay, I'll make that a priority then. Let's go and find a docking beam somewhere. Here we are, docking beam.
This is an interesting ship. I mean, I certainly wouldn't have designed it like this, but I can't say it's very bad. I mean, I'm sure it's not optimal, but...
Gotcha. Or at least I've told it to bring you back. Yeah, there we are. You're back.
Oh, hello.
You good now?
twisting a little bit in the sea. I think that's because the docking beam's not holding me above the sea.
Yeah. Well, if you bear with me, I'll quickly... we're operating with one lens gun right now, but I'll go over to the... where I assume is the control... This is
God,
not the
we're about
control.
to get into a fight.
Oh, no!
Undock me! Undock me!
Oh, okay. This bloody EEs. Dock me, undock me, dock me, undock me. It's like, my lord.
Fight.
Okay, we're one cannon shy. That's not going to be great, but all right.
Am I undocked?
Yes. All right, we're going to get into this fight then. They have not given us very much time. Right, we'll move the rapier to the other side, I think.
Right, I think I'm still on the rapier, at least.
How close do you want to be? What kind of cannon does the rapier have?
A big cannon and missiles. Vertical launch missiles.
We'll move you further back then, honestly.
I'm not sure how much range they have. I'd probably say the medium might be better, especially if I can take fire that would otherwise hit the base.
Alright then. I'm not sure that's a good idea, considering the relative sizes of these. You're going to be up against an Essen, but alright.
Okay, maybe... there.
Yeah? No? Okay. Ready? We've got much more tonnage, but lots of our tonnage is base.
Yeah.
Which is not good. Unfortunately, we are down. Let's zoom in a little bit, shall we?
Apparently I'm, like, rocketing forwards.
That's kind of cool.
Quick, controls. I don't normally fly with this, but
You don't fly with a ship normally at all. But wow, Rapier is doing really, really good. Wow, they are annihilating this. It was a stormy day at sea. The Onyx Watch bit off a little bit more than they could chew.
Ramming speed.
Don't recommend that. Ouch. I didn't recommend that for a reason. You just lost half your ship.
Did I?
Yes. Your ammo barrels exploded.
I can't see my ship disappearing.
Trust me, there's gigantic holes in it.
Oh.
Literally, if you look right in front of yourself, you'll see a huge hole where there once was a hull.
Oh, hello. There's a huge hole there.
Yes, where once there was a hull.
But we showed them, right? We showed them. We showed them the spirit of our metal.
You showed them that you do not fear death. You're basically some sort of super mutant berserker carrying a mini nuke. Well done.
It would have helped if I actually had ramming spikes on the front of my ship.
That would have been really cool. Yeah, I agree. Damn it, EE, why have you failed us?
I know. Can you back?
Oh, all right, fine.
I'm trying to reverse and I have no idea where I'm going.
Okay. It is a rather foggy day out on the ocean. So, there you go. That is me, by the way. I totally haven't docked you. You're actually being summoned by sirens. Right, okay.
I gotta say, this ship is pretty, like, not bad. It's very fast.
Yeah?
I don't even know if I want to edit it, really.
No?
I mean, I want to, but...
I want to, but I don't want to.
I mean, all I would do is armor it, but that would make it slower.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, if it gets hit, it's going down. It's mostly, like, one-layered wood. So, yeah.
Let's have a look. If we make this about an 18mm... I'm looking to make a rapid-fire AA weapon. Just firing a single flak warhead, 3 gunpowder casings, time fuse, flak warhead, composite head. It's not going to do a lot of damage, but hopefully I'm going to have a high enough fire rate to make up for that. That's my plan. And then we're going to want a second one right next to it that has a tracer. I'm fairly big on having tracers along with my... well, pretty much any cannon. I think there's always room for adding a tracer.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got the fire rate, especially because the accuracy buff is pretty good.
Yeah, it's a 2 accuracy buff, which is actually kind of gigantic. Oh, actually, I need to double check the optimum barrel lengths for these. Optimum barrel length 3.6, a little bit longer than I would have liked. A barrel length of 8 will give me a reasonable a reasonable accuracy, a reasonable weapon on the whole. I don't like having such long barrels, but I'm sure we can make do.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
We'll
like
survive.
making decently powerful or decently fast cannons is barrels end up being like billion meters long often.
Yeah, which is just really not aesthetically pleasing.
No. Right. I've replaced the sides of the ship with metal.
Okay.
I mean, if I can be bothered, I might do 2-layered armor. Or maybe even
That's
spaced armor. But I don't think they're using... is it shape charges that spaced armor works against?
I honestly can't recall. I'm really quite sorry about that. I don't remember at all. I'm just going to move this cannon around a little bit, though. I feel that there's a better space for it.
Which one's this? The one at the front?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to redesign so much of the ship. My goodness.
We've even got front torpedoes in this rapier.
Let's just see. I might actually be able to fit in a reasonable sized weapon here with the space that I've got available. Just drive it down just a little bit more. Let's get this all centered. If I can get a 5x5, then I can fit quite a lot of weapon components inside that sort of space.
I'm going to check the map.
Okay.
I can't see anyone, but then again, we don't really have a radar right now.
Yes, we should probably work on that. I'm a wee bit busy at the moment. Also, I do apologize, everyone. My current fleet colors are set up for the campaign. My latest From the Depths campaign. So all of the colors are going to be a little bit different. Me and EE are going to have vastly different colored ships. And these may be changing throughout the series because the colors in my campaign may be changing. So,
why would you change your colors?
Just here and there. I'm still trying to decide on how intense I want the colors to be. If you know what I mean. So everything is still subject to change. Right. Okay. Let's plot down. New objects. Okay. Right then. What is our next goal then, E? Once we've got these weapon systems and everything else set up, what's the next big thing that we're going to be trying to do after that?
We solidify our fire base so that we can mount a forward operation base from here, and then we will start forays into enemy territory to secure ourselves new supply lines and distribution of resources amongst the fleet.
Sounds like a solid plan.
Basically, we're going to make this with lots of crates, and then we're going to go fight stuff and nick their stuff.
Yep, like I said, solid plan. There we are.
Excellent. All right, I'm putting a radar dish on because I'm a bit scared. I don't like having this short vision.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and actually set up a local AI specifically for this cannon, if that's all right. I try to avoid it if I can, but I think in this instance, it's just going to be more sensible for me to have a specific AI just for this weapon.
I can forgive you.
Thank you. I'm very glad that you can forgive me. Right, we're going to be using aim point selection because I don't actually kind of want. Yeah, we're going to also have it prioritizing certain targets as well. Everything just kind of fits in place down here. I'm a little bit surprised.
Aww. Radar dish. Radar dish. Oh. I still hate the fact that you cannot shift replace if you're the client on multiplayer.
Yeah, that's just kind of annoying, really.
Come on, Nick. Needs to be fixed, please.
Well, you should just tweet him. Nick is always very, very responsive to
I did.
People saying things.
Told him about it, 4 months ago.
Probably just hates you then.
Yep.
Alright, there we go.
Probably true.
Just like everyone else, you know.
Pretty much.
Oh, it's no fun if you agree. Then I just feel mean. Right, okay. probably going to need a fair few gauge increases for this, because I'm going to put a 6-barrel turret on it. We'll see. Do I want to bring this up one more level? I don't, and I do at the same time.
You know you want to very much.
Yeah, I actually really do, but this will have to do for now. Advanced firing piece. Okay, now, ideally, I don't do too many multi-barreled weapons, so I hope I'm going to do a good job here.
Okay, we've got a little bit of a bigger increase in vision range, although I'm not sure it's enough. In fact, I do not think it's enough.
Righto.
It uses a lot of resources, but...
Well, I can always make a drone to try and get up there really, really high.
Yeah, just like sticking balloons on.
Well, I would actually make a copter, honestly. Yeah. Just a drone copter. Again, much like I've got in my current campaign, it was the first time I've ever made a radar drone, and it has worked so well for me. It's like, why don't I do this everywhere? This is just good. It's wholesome. It's good.
Right, I can see nearby Onyx Watch territories. This will probably suffice us until we need to have a movable eye in the sky.
Okay. Right, there we go. And now I just need to set up the barrels. And then I just need to put the ammo loading on this thing. Now, here's a quick question for you, actually. I've seen... There's a bit of a debate. There's two camps of people. People who think the ball evacuator should be at the base of the barrel, and people who think it should be right behind the muzzle brake. Which camp do you belong to?
Right behind the muzzle brake.
Righto. Then I will do it your way.
Because isn't that the weaker part? I'm trying to remember. Is the ball evacuator the one that says it makes it weaker?
Yeah, it's a weak point on the barrel.
Yeah, in which case I want it on the end, so if I lose it, I don't lose the entire barrel.
Yeah. Right, well, there we are. There are our barrels.
I didn't even know that was fate. Like, it seems obvious to me.
No, there's quite a bit of division about that one.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
No, people might be aesthetics, honestly, and it certainly wouldn't be alien for me to do something I knew was bad because it looked better.
You know, it's pretty typical for the wider portion of the barrel to flare at the end, so it looks aesthetically okay to me.
Right, how... Oh, no, we actually do need... Oh, damn. We need all of these. Well, scallywags. Not what I was expecting.
Goodbye, turret.
Goodbye, turret, wherever you may be.
It's
I don't know where you are.
on the front of the ship, kind of making the ship list.
Ah. Goodbye, turret.
I'm gonna grenade it.
You.
Bye-bye.
Wow. So violent.
Well,
witness the violence inherent in the system.
Ow.
Okay. That is far too much cooling for what this is, but we'll make do. Now, I want a lot of belt-fed autoloaders. A lot of belt-fed autoloaders. I also need to see where the hole is. There we are.
Oh god, I nearly killed
myself. What are you doing, EE? I'm just hearing explosions over there.
I'm trying to get rid of bits of debris, but the problem is
Leave
I
you
can't
alone
jump
for 5
and it's killing me.
seconds. And you're killing yourself. EE, we need to have a talk.
You know. Aha!
You sound so pleased with yourself.
Oh, yes. I did successfully destroyed the offending piece of debris. I did not kill myself. It's an achievement.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, that all looks good. Now, the finicky thing with cannons that I've come to understand reasonably recently, embarrassingly enough, is that the way that rotation works in this game, a 3x3 hole you can fill it with a 3x3 structure, and it can rotate freely within that aperture. Even though you'd think the corners would smack against things. With a 5x5 hole, you can have basically a 5x5 structure, but with the corners missing. But visually, it doesn't seem like that should make any sense. You know,
and you didn't know this.
No, like I just said, embarrassingly, because I've always gone by vision. If it looks wrong, I assume it is wrong.
For shame.
Indeed. Like I said.
Let me down. Let yourself down. Frankly, I think you've let the team down.
I haven't let the team down. I'm still better than you in every measurable way.
Wow. Don't make me Twitter poll you.
We all know if I summon the horde, the blamey ease will drown out anything you say. We know this to be true.
Yeah, I have to admit that one.
People just like blaming you for things. It's not your fault. It is my fault, but I don't care.
I can't help it.
Right, okay, so that does not look right. That really does not look right.
And I am going to abuse my power
Okay.
in the best possible way. Nope! Well, bad words.
Did you do the wrong way?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's because, you know the gauge, like, T-splits, basically?
Yeah.
They only connect on one side, and then connect on the other sides.
Okay.
It's incredibly frustrating, because you can't just connect from any side, you have to connect from the middle of the T-junction.
Right.
Forced me to lop off a piece of the ship. A very small piece.
These things do happen, unfortunately. I forgive you.
Thank you.
They do happen quite a lot.
And I cannot do shift replace, which means that I have to build differently.
That's basically why I forgive you.
Because bugs.
Yeah. Because you're working to a handicap already. It's just like, yeah.
Well, I am working to a handicap. I'm playing as me.
Oh, it's no fun when you do it to yourself. It just makes me feel bad.
As you should do.
Man.
Wow.
What?
Sympathy in your voice right there.
Would actually really like to... Yeah, we're going to delete a bunch of stuff at the top here. Going to have to widen this aperture quite a lot. Because I want more
Aperture
loaders.
science.
Hush you.
We do what we must because we can.
I'm sorry, everyone. I brought this upon us. It's my fault. I accept it.
There we go. At least you accept your responsibility.
There we are. I think that should be able to turn. Maybe. Let's give it a try. Dunk. Actually, I need to quickly set up the firing controls. No.
I'm maybe making a ridiculous cannon for this because reasons.
Reasons are always the best reason to make a ridiculous anything.
It's a double cannon, so effectively it's got two firing pieces.
Right.
Each of which has 2 barrels.
Right.
I'm tempted to make that 3.
Go for it. More DACA is best DACA.
Yeah, it doesn't even decrease the barrel size very much, the gauge.
Okay, you're going to have to go away, and so is everything over on this side.
140 millimeters if I go for a 4-barrel cannon. Sure, why not?
I'm sorry, you're some crane arm, but... Oh, well, actually, you're not a crane arm yet.
Jib. See, I just took a shot in the arm. Shot in the arm. Shot in the dark. There.
I'm just assuming you're right. I'm assuming you were looking at it over here.
I'm guessing. I have no idea what you're building, mate.
But there we are. It should rotate all the way around. Perfect. Even when you see, the thing is, the wood blocks, they adjust their texture in such a weird way. You can never quite be certain that everything is free the way you want it to be.
Yeah, I've always found them curious.
I'm now also trying to be murdered by the cannon. It's trying to crush me. I saw that. Everyone on YouTube saw that. You weren't being clever, cannon. You were being a scallywag.
It was Colonel Gannon in the docking bay.
Alright. Right, let's get all of this set up. We'll just replace this area with some metal. Can't have that one, unfortunately. You're in a very musical mood today, EE.
I am afraid I was just partaking of a little tipple of cider.
Ah, this explains so much. You did warn me ahead of time, in fact, that you were partaking of cider, and I completely forgot. I didn't expect it to have such a sudden and marked effect on your mood.
Well, you should know better.
Some people just can't handle this cider, ladies and gentlemen. EE is one of them.
I don't see you drinking any cider because I don't have a face cam, but the point stands.
It's because I'm recording, and I am a professional. Alright, there we go. Cannon is at least set up, and now I need to hook up all of the inputs. I want all... construct... no ammo router, of course, yes.
So, would this be a good point to start wrapping up this episode?
It would be. Let me just put an ammo router on here, and then we should, being the operative word, be good to go. There's an ammo router. I also want to place one just down here because I like having the router near the actual the ammo controllers, is it? Is that what
because at least, from a visual perspective it makes sense, from a logistical sense it makes sense, and then you come back to it after building for a while and you're like, where did I put the ammo router? I do not know.
Yeah, pretty much. Right, let's
put it over here.
Get that replaced. Okay, I think our cannon is ready. We're going to need to probably set up all of the settings on it. I'll do that off camera because most people have seen me set up the firing rate on a cannon before. In fact, most people have seen me build a cannon before. But hopefully, you approve of where I've stuck this one. I'm really hoping you approve.
I can see it twisting in the distance.
Yes. We want.
Do you like using the muzzle brake? I often don't use the muzzle brake because I think it slows down the shell a bit too much for what it's worth.
Actually, on a fortress, flat out don't need it. Good point.
Yeah.
Very, very good point. I do actually use them on my ships because I tend to have very, very powerful guns on my ships. But yeah, we do not need it.
Powerful guns.
I'm glad you noticed. But there we go. That should be all for now. In the next episode, we will continue with the Onyx Watch campaign. Let's just see if we're about to be attacked by them. We do actually have someone moving in right now, so we'll get to test out these cannons in the next episode. E, would you like to do the honors?
Yeah. We'll be back shortly. Until then, if you like, not subscribe, please consider subscribing. And of course, go check out the other person's perspective because we're working on completely different things today. And stay shiny.
Take care, everyone.